Hello everybody and welcome to day 2 of the Creative Breakthrough Challenge. Day 2 is called Explore It and I'm looking like this today. Kind of rough sort of painting gear here. Trying to keep warm in a kind of a chilly Paris. Say hello if you've just joined. Well, you would have just joined because I've just started, but and this is the bit of the show that nobody ever sees because, you know, before you've gone live, no one's watching you. So all the introductions, I think, of all the Facebook Lives ever are a complete waste of time, except for the replays. So hello, say hello. How's it going? How's it going in the Creative Breakthrough Challenge? Have you seen video 2, day 2? I couldn't resist. This is supposed to be evergreen, you know. I can do it next year, the year after. I couldn't resist putting your creations from day 1, well, about 4 of them, into the day 2 video. I hope you don't mind. So cool, so wonderful. So yeah, check the video out, day 2 video, if you haven't already. I enjoyed making it and hope you enjoy watching it. So we're going to have a look at some of the stuff. Do say hello, by the way, if you're watching, so that I know you're here. Just to remind you, here we are. It's the day 2 Explore It video. Now, I'm not expecting a lot of you to have done day 2 yet because I put it up quite late. So we'll just see what we've got and take it from there. I've also got a couple of stories for you to sort of flesh out the show, as it were. I'm just going to chug down to the bottom of day 1 because I've got a feeling we had a couple of more entries here. Actually, it's interesting, there's quite a few people who haven't actually contributed yet. You know, they sign up, oh, this was so cool, I did love this one. This is maybe my all-time favourite. It's so cute. For a little house from a milk carton from Angular. Anyway, I looked at those yesterday, so I'm not going to look at them. I will look at this. I put this in the video. It's just so sweet. Thomas's little, it's got this weird sound as well. I just can't get over this. It's sort of mesmerizing. I don't get it. I don't know what's going on, but it's just sort of mesmerizing. Okay, shut up now. All right. Yeah, I talked about all the wonderful things last time, so I won't do it again. I didn't see this. Dorothy's first step in making my creativity hat. Going to blow this up a little bit. Dorothy's making a creativity hat. It looks a bit like a witchy hat, doesn't it? Very nice. Very nice. Kirsten giving some thoughts about her own creativity. Very interesting stuff here. Do read these. Look how much people have written. It's really great. You know, you're really thinking. Look at Karen. She wrote all of this. This is really worth reading. It's so beautiful, profound, deep, good stuff. This is exactly what should happen. And out of this will come realizations, insights, ideas, and that's all good. She says, well, you can read that, but she says, today I sat and painted a small 5 by 8 inch watercolour of part of our deserted main street. It is unusual to see so few cars and tourists here, so I'm commemorating that. Yeah, can you imagine? Now look what you have done, Sab. Oh my God, what have I done now? What have I done? What have I done? You now have me posting 2 creations at once. I wrote the story and painted the picture for this challenge. There you go. There you go. Strange things happen when you start, you know. Sold. Look at this. She says she put it up on her website and it was sold immediately. I mean, wow. I'm going to talk about my paintings in a second because it's very relevant to the challenge. That's amazing. Well done, Karen. Fantastic. Teresa, jumping in and playing with colours. You know, I keep saying it. There's no rules. There's no, you know, you're not in competition with anyone. Just put any sort of marks at all on the paper. but they do look kind of like flowers, don't they? Maybe you tried extremely hard to make them look like flowers, and I'm kind of saying, oh look, those funny marks look a bit like flowers, don't they? Yeah. Yeah, just play. That's all you have to do. Like it. And Teresa coming back with saying are you watching, Teresa? Saying that your goal is to do a watercolour of a sunset like this. Yeah, gorgeous colours, incredible pinky, deep pink and moving into purple and deep orange on the left there. Rich sort of sunflower, gold, amazing colours. Well, let's see what you do with that. Jean, with a beautiful little nature photography is Jean's thing. So listen to this. My daughter's trying to convince me to take an online bird sketching class with her. Maybe that should be my new creative outlet outside my safety zone. Well, yes, why not? Any reason why not to? You know, I do these things now. It's a new thing, Monday, Wednesday and Friday. I call it my Creative Breakthrough Coaching Bites. And the last one I did, oh, right, here it is. No, hang on. Have I got it here? Yeah. It's this. It was Let's Argue was my latest one. It only lasts for 9 minutes. You can watch them. It was Let's Argue. And the point was, so many people argue for what reasons why they can't do something. And I'm saying to you, if you want to argue, sure, but argue for why you can do something. So if you've got a good excuse to do something with your daughter, for crying out loud, a really cool new hobby, go for it. You know, why wouldn't you? Of course, you can find reasons why not, but argue for why not, and you won't do it. Well done. Bravo. Another thing you're not going to do. Sorry, I'm sort of jumping in a bit aggressively there, aren't I? Sorry about that. Teresa. Hi, Teresa. Hello. Yeah, so Teresa, yeah, good for you getting your watercolours going. Loads of replies on this little red bird. Getting a lot of love there. I painted red bird. I put people jumping in, you know. I've done a bird. This one from Sana. Just quickly expressing where I am at the 1st of the 11th. No, the 11th of the 1st. These Americans putting their months and days the wrong way round. 21. Yeah, 21. New Orleans, Earth. And it says, this is my current perspective. So does that mean that you're out looking down on the Earth? And it says January 2021. Wow. Something or other. So maybe you're out in space looking down on the Earth. Interesting. Laurel coming in. What an intriguing day this has been, she says. My two creation choices were to take photos and manipulate, and to draw the bear child figure that will be represented in my books and stories. Beautiful photograph there. Takeaway, I'm astonished, almost speechless, but she can still type, luckily, to find I have been beaten out of spending much time with my creative side and creations. My creations today, fun in the afternoon, sun. That is beautiful. So many colours there. Yeah, incredible. Really great. And more stuff. A little gnome coming out of a tree. Looks like it's a whole tree full of gnomes. More strange colours coming through the trees. Wow, I'd like to live where you live. Lighting up the doggy's backside quite nicely there. Rim lighting we call that, but let's not go into that. And Laurel Cat, sorry, and the beginning sketch. Oh, this is fantastic. So you've got a book of kids' stories coming out, have you? Looks like a fox in a dress by the looks of it. Wonderful stuff. Okay, so that was the day one that was. And I'm going to show you something sort of slightly off subject, but not really. And that is from the Today's the Day group, where you can say what good things have happened to you today. And I did this. I put this in, because I published it very late last night, and it's my latest picture, my little desktop picture. You see they're sort of this size here. Can you see that? They're this size, and they go on a desk, if you want them to, on a little easel. And so I published this, and there it is. And that's it on the little easel. And what I said was, I had a question, and that is that I've done 3 in this series. Normally do a maximum of 4, normally 3. And I actually did one in this series where I made a mistake. And as I say jokingly in the thing, you might think all of my pictures are a mistake. But I actually, when I was doing this sort of round figure, which is supposed to be sort of an infinity figure, I, at some point, before doing the infinity bubbly figure thing, I flipped one of the things round by mistake, one of the little squares round. And then I did the infinity figure. So the infinity figure looks fine. Most of the squares match up with their neighbours. There's one, not this one is fine, but there's another one, I'll show you it here, it's down at the bottom. This one here doesn't match up. There's one square that doesn't match up. It's tricky to see here because it might be off the edge, you see. It might be one of the edges on the left doesn't match up with one of the edges on the right, you see, because my pictures are magic. But anyway, my ponder was, do I scrap it because it's not perfect? Yeah, looking at this, you might think, well, you know, but it doesn't fit my scheme where every single side must match up. It doesn't fit it. So I was thinking, do I scrap it? Do I get rid of it? Do I call it a disaster, a mistake, a fault? Or do I actually, this is the sort of creative thinking, do I double the price because it's the only one in all of my infinity squared paintings where I've ever made a mistake with the things matching up? And I'm going to go with the latter thing, maybe not double it, maybe 1.5 times the price, because it's the only one. And I'm creating a series of metaphors. I've finished the metaphors, I just haven't made them look pretty. 9 metaphors, there's more, but 9 metaphors for life through this, through my pictures. And the fact that I've got one picture of all of them, one of them, where I've messed up, but I still let it be. I still let it be a member of the infinity squared family. Well, there's another metaphor in there somewhere, isn't there? Anyway, so that's my little thing there. And let's go over to your creations for today. I think we've got some, although I did post this later, quite late. So it's Creative Breakthrough Day 2. We've got someone saying hello. I'm afraid you're a Facebook user, so I don't know who you are. You can go to streamyard.com/Facebook if you want me to see who you are, and you just accept. Okay, so let's have a look. What have we got in it? We've already got 25 comments, and I just published it a few hours ago. Very good. Thomas is in here. Maybe it's Thomas. Watching the second video. Well, what does Thomas tell us here? He says, giving us another part of his life story. I don't know how many lives you've lived, Thomas, but you've. I'm just trying to get to the gist of it here, because there was one main thing that you said. You're welcome. So watching my video, the words "you're welcome" came to him, and he gives us a story about that. Anyway, what else have we got here? Okay, this spinner. Now, the task for day 2 was actually the creative invitation to create something, and the self-reflection thing was kind of the same thing. You reflected and then you did it. Not necessarily, but Vespina has decided, I guess she does to-do lists anyway, and she decided to do them on heart-shaped pieces of paper today. Isn't that sweet? How lovely. I will share my reflections a bit later. Great, you see, just a little bit of bringing a little bit of beauty into sort of mundane everyday life. That is wonderful. It's like, you know, walking to work a different way than usual, or doing something different as you go to work, which was one of the exercises I offered you. So I'm looking forward to seeing what you all think of that. Do share in the group. I think we've got somebody else. We've got Angela, I'm just seeing this now, and she's already got 9 replies. You guys are great. Well, I thought to do this routine work today in a theatrical way. I draw ring and bracelet. Let's see if I can make this bigger. Ring and bracelet, and nailed a pair of kitchen gloves. And here is the rich lady who had to wash the dishes because her housemaid quit her job. It was really fun. So all of these things you've painted the nails and the ring and the watch onto the gloves. That is so funny. That is so cool. Oh, yes, you have definitely got your place in this group. My goodness. Wonderful. What else? I'm just looking for more comments. Where did you get those elegant rubber gloves? They're simple gloves. I drew and nailed them. When she says nailed them, I'm not sure if nailed them is quite the right thing. I was, sticking nails through. You put nails on them. That's wonderful. There's a new verb, to nail something, to paint nails on. Most of the comments are actually on this. Now you see what happens, folks. I thought there were a whole load of people that had contributed, but in fact, only about 2 people have done the exercise so far, and a ton of comments have gone from one creation. That is exactly what I mean by you take an action, you make an interesting action. So many people are ready to react. That's why I encourage people to be actors, not react. Well, you can react, but primarily actors. You see what happens? All of these comments are because Angela, did that crazy thing with the gloves. That is fantastic. Okay, we've got Facebook user. I'm Thomas. Thomas, hi Thomas. Just posting a little video with my smartphone and watching this with my laptop. Okay. You and your videos, Thomas. Great. I saw the dragonfly one as well. Great. Tinkutsa. Hey, Sab and everyone. I'll catch up tomorrow. Good. I had already done most of my daily stuff by the time I watched day 2 and did not want to force things. No, don't force things. I try, it's a very simple little exercise. It doesn't have to be any big deal. I tried a few and it can be literally something, walking somewhere that you would normally walk a different way and seeing different things. Very, very simple. But it's to do it. Theoretic. There's a word that I need somewhere. Theorizing is one thing, but actually doing it is a completely different thing. I tried a few things and got a lot of insights. I'll share them with you in the morning. Tinkutsa, I'm holding you to that. I'm waiting. I'm going to wake up and look for your insights. There's no escaping the eye of Sab, the creator. What am I doing now? No, I'm not looking at that. I'm going to escape. Okay, so we had 2 people. The 2 Greek ladies, the amazing creative Greek ladies. I've got another one. Yeah, did you see in the second video I put 4 people's amazing creations and 2 of them were those Greek ladies. So guys, Greece is sort of number 1 in the sort of leaderboard at the moment, I think, in sort of the nations. Okay, we've got Kirsten here from Germany with Thomas giving them some competition. This evening I washed... I hope you wake up late. No, I'm going to wake up very, very early, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, as usual. So Kirsten says, this evening I washed my dishes blind, not seeing. This was a great experience, for I had to use only my sense of taste. I think this is a joke, to get the pots and pans clean. But it worked. Okay, I have to admit that in 1 or 2 situations I opened my eyes a little, very little bit. My husband was amused. Usually we do this work together. Yes, that does sound like it was very, very much great fun. Did you actually lick the plates to make sure that they were clean? Very good, very good. It looks like you've got some bright stars outside there. Is that the plough I can see there? The Great Bear or something? Ursula Major or something? Seems very close tonight. Anyway, you could take your eye out on one of those things if you didn't have them closed. That's wonderful, Kirsten. Thank you for sharing that. So I'm gonna. Oh, we got some reflections from Despina. Let's reflect with Despina. Oh, maybe it's going to be... No, it's not too long. My reflections, and you guys should do this, okay? I want your reflections as well. There's 3 things to do each day. You can do it in the same post if you want. Reflection, or you come back to the same post and put it, add it, you know, edit it. Reflections on what I ask you to reflect about. Evidence or a report of your creation. A photograph is best, unless it's something, you know, musical. You know, you could always sing or do a video of you dancing. I don't know. You know, it's your creativity, not mine. So each day I would like the... Oh, I've got to give you some prizes, haven't I? Prizes, surprises coming up. So your reflections, your creations, and your takeaway. Okay, I would like all of those. If your takeaway is too personal, then, you know, but no, you know, it's a private group. Put it in there. We've got... there must be some from Kirsten too. Well, I got this one, yeah, maybe that's it. And hi everyone from someone I'm not sure who you are. You can always say who you are if you don't want to go to StreamYard. All right, so I'm going to leave that at that. Tomorrow's video, let me warn you, will be a little bit different. I'm hoping to see different things from you every day. I'm hoping that you will feel that the tasks are different every day. And I'm trying to do different things every day as well. We've only got 5 days, so it's a sort of a mixture of stuff. You know what? I mean, I'm literally creating it from day to day. In the spirit of the Creativity Challenge, I'm creating the challenge from day to day. I haven't done Wednesday's video yet. So I'll just leave it at that. So, you know, I've got an idea for tomorrow's video, which basically came from the first 2 videos. The idea for the 3rd video wasn't there and probably wouldn't have come before the first 2 videos. It couldn't. And now I've got a very interesting idea, and I think you'll like it. You might be a little bit surprised and maybe even a bit, not shocked, but you'll see a change. You'll see a change in tomorrow's video from the first 2. So I hope you enjoy that and look forward to that. And I'm just going to show you one more thing before I give you some prizes, if that's okay with you. I wanted to show you that this group is doing well. It's where I take my puzzle pieces and I send one of them to someone around the world, and so I take some of my puzzle paintings with 9 pieces and I send the 9 pieces to 9 people around the world, and then they go into this group, which is the Infinity Squared Connective group. You can do this if you've just got one puzzle piece or if you've got a whole puzzle painting. And here are the threads. If you go to the first thing, the first announcement, you can see all of the puzzle paintings which have been sent around the world so far. Okay, and then you click on one of these and you go to the thread itself. But this thread is one of them. This is one of the puzzle paintings that got sent around the world, split up in 9 different packages. It's called Rude in Red, and that's it. And I've started to get some pictures coming in. Okay, so check these out. Here's one from Despina. Wonderful stuff. Here's one from... and she went black and white on it as well. How cool is that? It's very soft, it's very moody, it's very contrasty. I absolutely love it, Despina. I think Despina's doing black and white this month as her kind of thing. Another friend of mine, Kate, for some reason she always has her mouth open. This is, I don't know, she says, yeah, that's me, can't stop me talking. So there's another little bit of it, and it's kind of fuzzy because probably not enough light, but that actually makes it look quite artistic. So there's Kate and Kate's mouth. I advised her not to eat it if she was thinking of eating the thing. And then we've got this is Eleni. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, Eleni. This just came in today. So there it is. It's another puzzle piece from the Rude in Red thing. And if you go to the So if you've got one of these puzzle pieces and you haven't joined this group and sent in your picture of you with the puzzle piece, I don't care how you do it, just make you somewhere in there. I'd like to see your face, because everyone else who's got pieces of the puzzle will see you. They'll see you and you can get in contact. You can say, hi, I'm your neighbour. I've got the puzzle piece next to you. How cool is that? So however you do it, get your puzzle piece things in, because that's the game, you see. And then you go here. And what have you got? You've got, wait for it, it's coming. Dun, 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 dun. You've got your very own page on the i2c.life, that's infinity squared connective.life website. This is the picture. This is the same picture in a different configuration. And here is the gallery. Okay, so it's starting to shape up nicely there. We've got Despina. We've got Kate. And we've got Eleni. Eleni is from Norway. Kate is from Britain, but she lives in France. France! And Despina's from Greece. So that's it, folks. That's my story for tonight. Don't have anything more for you. Thanks for watching. I love the way it's going, and you're doing amazingly. Keep going. If you're watching this and for some reason you haven't taken part, why not? Why not? Do it. I'm your creative breakthrough coach. And let me just tell you something. It's a kind of a secret. If you don't create anything, you're probably not going to have a creative breakthrough. It's all very well theorizing, you know, thinking about it, imagining, but it's like confidence. It's like getting good at something. You don't get good at something, or you don't get confident in something by thinking about doing it one day when you're confident enough to do it, or when you're good enough to do it. It doesn't work that way. It works the other way. You do it, and then you get confident, and you get ideas, and you get good at it. And the more you do it, the better you get at it. And the better you get at it, the more you enjoy doing it. And the more you enjoy doing it, the more you want to do it. And the better you get at it, the more cool feedback you get from other people, which makes you feel even better and makes you want to do it even more. And all of that starts from, did you guess? Doing something. So it's a creative challenge. You guys are creating. I'm proud of you. If you haven't done that yet, look at videos 1 and 2. You know what I think about failure. It's not a word in my vocabulary, but there's no point being on the challenge. Okay, I understand. Maybe you booked up and you decided maybe I'll have time, maybe I won't. Okay, I get that. But, you know, if there's any point you being here at all, it's to take part. Because otherwise we won't react. I won't say be pleased with what you've done. You won't get any feedback. You won't feel good about yourself. I'm not saying you'll feel bad, but you won't feel good about yourself, which comes with creativity. And people won't be able to enjoy your creativity. So go for it. Keep going. This is day 2. I mean, that's 2/5 of the way through already. That's, you know, this goes quickly. This goes quickly. So keep going. Go for it. And I'll see you again tomorrow. And that's it. This is my heartfelt presence mug. I do this thing called a heartfelt presence. There's a website called heartfeltpresence.org. And we basically, people like me, just go there and sit in this Zoom room for a while. And people come along and talk, or, you know, who'd like to have someone to listen to them. That's kind of nice. All right, guys, invite people to the challenge. You can still do that. You know, just send them to the usual place, infinitecreativitynow.com/5days. It's fine. You know, you can invite them. They can catch up. It's not a problem. And let's see what's going to happen tomorrow. Okay, bye for now, everyone. Take care. And happy creating, happy enabling, and happy exploring. And tomorrow it'll be a happy something else.